What's going on? What's going on, guys? Kale Alec here with some more Yu-Gi-Oh news. I know I'm late as hell on this news, but whatever. I have a life too. Anyway, just kidding. You guys are my life, silly you. Anyway, we got Juunishishi monsters revealed, which are, to basically sum it up, they're a group of Beast Warrior level 4 monsters that have 4 Exceed monsters and 5 main deck monsters so far. So we have a lot to cover, so let's dive right into it. First off, elephant out of the room. Let me see here. We already have a searcher for all these little lovelies. Fire Formation Tenki is gonna dominate with this deck, but I digress. Let's go on. So, the first Juunishishi monster we have is Juunishishi Bullhorn. It is a Earth Beast Warrior with Earth Beast Warrior Exceed monster rank 4 with question mark attack, question mark defense. I believe all of the Exceed monsters have the same thing. Earth Beast Warriors rank 4, question mark attack, question mark defense. However, Bullhorn has the following effect. Once per turn, you can also Exceed summon Juunishishi Bullhorn by using one Juunishishi monster you control with a different name as the Exceed material. Exceed materials attached to that monster also become Exceed materials on this card. So that didn't specify it having to be an Exceed monster. It just said one Juunishishi, so these are probably some of the first Exceed monsters that can be summoned directly from the extra deck with only one material. So you can just have any of these on the field and pop him, and I believe all of them have the same effect. Yep, all of them have that same effect where you can just use one Juunishishi monster to Exceed summon them. That is crazy and versatile, which I like. They all have that top clause, and then their effects, I believe, are different. So his effect is this card gains attack and defense equal to the total attack of the Juunishishi monsters attached to it as an Exceed material. So while you can use the little ones to summon him, it's beneficial for you to have multiple. So you just keep stacking on top and stacking and stacking, and oh my god, that's so cool. I mean, they have relatively low attack points, but it's still pretty good. Once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card. Add a Beast Warrior type monster that can be normal summoned from your deck to your hand. Pretty good. He's a searcher, and he's kind of a beat stick, depending on how you summon him and how smart you are with using him. Then we have Tigress, same shit. It's same rank, same attack, and same typing. Same clause. You can use one Juunishishi to Exceed summon it. This card gains attack and defense equal to the total attack and defense of, I think all of them have just this whole section right here is the same thing, except their requirements are a little different. He requires 2 level 4 monsters. She requires 3 level 4 monsters. He requires 5. But it doesn't really matter because you can Exceed summon them however you want as long as it's on top of another Juunishishi. This is a really cool archetype that I'm kind of falling in love with. So let's see. Its second effect is once per turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, then target one Exceed monster you control and one Juunishishi monster in your graveyard. Attach that Juunishishi monster to that Exceed material. Oh, okay. So it gives your other Juunishishis Exceed materials. That's really good. It helps recycle your resources and put them to good use again. That is amazing. Not much else left to say. She recycles from grave, which is really good. Next we have Wild Bow. He same stuff. All this is the same on all of the Exceed monsters. And oh wait, hold on. Am I missing one of the Exceed monsters? It's not showing me. Where is he at? Oh, I'll figure it out. Let's see. This guy has 3 effects. This monster can attack your opponent directly. When this card with 12 or more Exceed materials inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can send all cards on your opponent's hand and field to the graveyard, then change this card to defense position. Holy crap. So, moral of the story, don't get hit by this thing. This little monkey thing is gonna ruin your day if you get hit by it directly. Next we have. Why isn't it showing me all of them? I'll keep going and I'll figure out where the other ones are, because there is a total of about, let's see, there's a total of 9 monsters here, but this is only showing me not all of them. God, oh wait, the pictures just don't match up. I hate this website sometimes. Anyway, let's move on. There's Juunishishi Molmarat. It's a level 4 Earth Beast Warrior. It has 0 attack and 0 defense. If this card is normal summoned, you can send 1 Juunishishi card from your deck to the graveyard. Second effect, an Exceed monster whose original type is Beast Warrior with this card as an Exceed material gains this effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, special summon 1 Juunishishi Molmarat from your hand or deck. So he summons another version of himself if he is a material and another Exceed monster, and he's a free Foolish for the deck. So that's not bad. You Foolish with him, use her effect, and you're pretty golden. Now we have Thoroughblade. If this card, let's see, level 4, 1600 attack, 0 defense. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can discard 1 Juunishishi monster, and if you do, draw 1 card. An Exceed monster whose original type is Beast Warrior, blah 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 blah. If he's attached to an Exceed monster, they can detach. And oh no, it just gives it the effect, doesn't even need to detach. So if he's attached to an Exceed monster of basically his archetype, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. So it makes the Exceed material or Exceed monster he's on do piercing. Next we have Juunishishi Viper, level 4, 1200 attack, 400 defense. During either player's turn, you can target 1 Beast Warrior type Exceed monster you control. Attach this card from your hand or field to it as an Exceed material. Ooh. That's pretty interesting. I like that. And second effect, an Exceed monster when he's attached to an Exceed monster. After the damage calculation in which this card battled with an opponent's monster, banish that monster. It's not bad. Okay. Next we have Juunishishi Ram. God, the website's not that helpful right now. I'm assuming Ram is gonna be the shield dude, considering there's a ram on his shield. So let's move on. Got 400 attack, 2000 defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 Juunishishi monster in your graveyard, except Juunishishi Ram, special summon it. An Exceed monster when he's attached to an Exceed monster. When an opponent's trap effect that targets it is activated, you can detach 1 Exceed material and negate the activation. So it protects the Exceed monster from traps. Juunishishi Rabina. Rabina is probably the cute little pink one up there, because she got rabbit ears. Rabina it's level 4, 800 attack, 800 defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 Juunishishi card in your graveyard, except Juunishishi Rabina. Add it to your hand. Not bad. Battle or card effect, yeah, that's pretty good. And when it's attached to an Exceed monster, when an opponent's spell card that targets this card is activated, you can detach 1 Exceed material from it and negate the activation. Interesting. Let me go through and make sure all of these were mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God damn it, they don't have this guy. Ugh. Or did they? No, they didn't. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Some thorough digging, and the organization being the most reliable website in the world, I had to end up going to the wiki to find the last Juunishishi monster. Arguably the coolest looking one. That's just me because I have a dragon fetish. But let's move on. Juunishishi Drancia. Same shit, rank 4, question mark attack, question mark defense, blah blah blah. Put him on top of another Juunishishi. And then once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card, target 1 face-up card on the field, and destroy it. Wow, I looked all around for a card that is very basic. I mean, yeah, whatever. He's good. My thoughts on the archetype. They're based on the Chinese zodiac, so already that's pretty freaking awesome. Their designs are also really nice too. I especially like Windbow. Windbow is probably one of my favorite arts on here. Also Rabina. Is this deck gonna be meta? That is a good question. As far as I can tell, not really. Is it gonna be a good deck? Absolutely. I think it's gonna be a good deck. Is it gonna top any events or anything like that? Arguable. My personal opinion, I don't think so, but that's not the point, because this deck actually looks very, very fun, and I'm most likely going to pick it up because, you know, I say that I hate playing the physical game, which sometimes I do, but I'm a very materialistic person, so I'm probably going to pick up these cards anyway. Also, it's got a dragon in it, so I have to. They're all based on the Chinese zodiac. Yeah, I mean, and the best part about this, it's like pre-built for you, because if you use 3 of each of these and 3 of each of these, that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5, that's 3 times 4, that's 12 cards in the extra deck already, and then you could just add whatever. The extra deck is basically built itself, because you need to keep stacking them on top of each other to make them pretty viable. And there's 1, 2, there's 5 of these, 5 times 3 of these, it's 15 cards for the main deck. I mean, you still have to add spells and traps, but like, this deck is pretty much built itself. Like, at least the extra deck is already all there for you. And that's what I like, because I'm going off on tangents and I'm making this video longer than it needs to be. But, I just think this deck is going to be pretty fun. I'm going to build it. If Konami doesn't screw us over and make all these, like, ultra rares and secret rares, then I will definitely pick this deck up. Judging from how they look, Konami's most likely going to print them as all, like, commons and rares, and maybe make, like, Dracinia, like a super or an ultra. Maybe one of the other ones. I'm probably going to guess Rabina's going to be an ultra or like a super too. Other than that, I can see all these being commons and rares. I don't know what the ratios they're going to be in Japan are. I haven't looked at that. But if you can pick this deck up, I'm definitely going to try testing it out. Maybe I'll make a video on me testing out the Juunishishis. But that has been my time. And remember, guys, NASA lied to us about our astrology sign, so stick with your zodiac sign instead. Me, what am I? I think I'm Ram. Yeah, Ox. Yeah, that's me right there, guys, with the blondie with the shield. That's me. So if you guys ever want to know what I look like, he's right there.